welcome to the NEC ahead of this weekend's Classic Motor Show. I'm Jesse Billington. I'm joined with Classic Car Weekly's editor, David Simister. David, how are you?
Very good. Looking forward to a very busy 3 days at the Classic Motor Show.
And we're going to do, as Classic Car Weekly loves to do, is bring you a very nice sneak preview of some of the stands that are emerging, some of the interesting cars that we've already spotted that are filling the halls below us, and indeed the other. How many halls have we got this weekend?
7 halls this year, Jesse, and more than 3,000 vehicles on show, so it's one of the biggest NEC shows yet, and so much to check out this weekend.
So if we're going to start having a dig around, we ought to hurry up because there is a lot to get through. Right,
let's get moving.
Onwards. We'll kick off with a very obvious contender for top car of the show. It's mine. It's back in the NEC after the restoration show, which has been quite an eventful year. Finally built up an engine, got the engine in it. I've had it tuned by a very good friend who's actually just stood off camera. And we're back with the Midget and Sprite Club, celebrating all good things midgety and spritey. So if you're out and about across the weekend, do pop by, say hello, and admire a bit of mine and Richard's handiwork, because it's lovely and I can heartily recommend it. But from one MG to another, we've got something very special on the Classic Car Weekly stand. So Scott, we've got you on the Classic Car Weekly stand this weekend. You've got your MGB with us, but what's the story behind it and why have we got you along?
So this is my 1972 MGB GT, which not too long ago was actually underwater. You couldn't even see the car when it was underwater, but long journey, long process. We've now got it on the road and we've brought it here to show it off at the NEC with Classic Car Weekly.
So it's been a fantastic turnaround, and obviously if you're coming along to the show, have a look at the car. It's still got a lot of work to be done, I think it's fair to say.
Yes.
But the work that's been done so far, the interior at least, absolutely stunning. So
the interior outshines the rest. It's a diamond in the rough, but it's an idea of what is to come.
Yeah, plenty more discussion and plenty more conversation we've had about this car, because I think it's had a brilliant story so far and I'm curious to learn more about what's gone on. We'll leave you to get back to polishing. Cheers, Scott.
So I'm on the Military Vehicle Trust stand. This is a new display for this year's event, and easily my favourite here is this 1939 Mercury station wagon. This is fantastic. It was originally brought to the UK by Sir Malcolm Campbell, of all people, the world land speed and water speed record holder. He brought it over here originally. This is right-hand drive, even though it's a Mercury, and then he loaned it to George Formby, who used it for entertaining the troops. Hence why during the Second World War it was repainted in this wonderful desert sand colour. He used it on 2 tours of North Africa, and it's here today at the NEC. This is a fantastic piece of British military history, and linked to 2 very well-known names in the world record-breaking and entertainment world. So come over to the Military Vehicle Trust stand in Hall 5, come and check it out. They've got all sorts of military vehicles from different eras on the stand. Well worth a look. Okay, well, I'm here on the Federation of British Historic Vehicle Club stand, one of the biggest stands here at this year's show. And you might be asking, what is a 2005 Range Rover doing at the show this year? Well, it's part of a new initiative by the Federation to promote what they call young timers. So this is cars made between 1995 and 2005. So we have, from one end, we have this magnificent 1995 Ford Escort RS 2000, and at the other, this 2005 Range Rover. And the reason why they're so keen for people to come and look at these cars is because in their latest national survey, they've discovered that 29% of historic vehicle owners own a young timer or a modern classic just like this, and 53% of historic vehicle enthusiasts own a young timer as well. So it's a really big growing part of our industry, and it's great to see cars like this being promoted. Certainly I know that Jesse and myself both own cars that fall into this category, so come along, find out what it's all about, and let's give modern classics a bit of a shout out at this year's show. One of the big draws this year is the iconic Auctioneers Super Sale with more than 600 lots. This is automobilia, classic cars, classic bikes, all under one roof here at the NEC this weekend. And there are 339, a staggering number of classic cars in all sorts of conditions. Everything you can imagine, with every budget on offer. And one of my favourites this year is this beautiful 1978 Toyota Carina. It looks like something that's had a really huge mega money restoration lavished on it, but actually this is just something that's just been really cherished, minimal use from new. It's only one owner and it looks absolutely stonking for it. This is probably one of the best 70s Japanese cars that I've come across in my time at Classic Car Weekly. And it's got an estimate of 20 to 25 grand, so I'm really interested to see how this does on the weekend. There are all sorts of other interesting cars here as well. There's Nick Mason's Volkswagen Golf Cabriolet that's going up for sale. There's Harry Metcalf has got some cars in the collection as well. We've got a Ford Escort RS 1800, the very first example, that's here as well. That could well break a price record. So I'm really interested to see how these cars do at the weekend. Some really good examples of cars for sale here, and you never know, you might even end up buying one and driving it home from the show.
Now, obviously, this is a very short sneak preview of all the things that you can find at this weekend's Classic Motor Show. We're still miles deep within the auction hall, finding absolute gems hidden in here, and there are several other halls full of classic cars for you to explore this weekend. So come along, enjoy this sneak preview, and of course you can find more about this weekend's show in the latest issue of Classic Car Weekly.